Hello my legends and welcome back to another fabulous video here on my channel where I'm going to be talking about some big announcements they have made today in the Sims community, and one of them being train tools. We'll mention it very end. I'm just kidding, it's going to be probably halfway through. We're going to talk about the career first because it was the first thing they announced, the train tools, and we're going to talk about predictions. I never do predictions, I'm never one of those theorists or whatever, but I do have a few that I do want to mention, and so we're going to talk about them today, which I'm really excited about. I cannot wait to talk about train tools. I do want to mention this career is free. I'm guessing a train tool, they've always put objects like this free in for us. They never made us pay for it, and so I don't really see us having to pay for it again. Just to give you a heads up, if everybody's freaking out about it, I do want to mention right off the bat that the way some of you guys treat the creators of this game is just really bad. And I'm gonna make a whole video about it because it's just getting out of my nerves. This is free content, guys, and they came out with something very cool and very new, and I really like it. And it bited off a whole idea in my head for a storyline for a character I was having a hard time developing. Honestly, it was a life changer. I agree. I liked it a lot, and I enjoyed it a lot. And the comments on this Twitch stream, which is linked down below, were almost, it was embarrassing for a community to be like, oh, I'm not really that impressed. It's underwhelming. Now, technically, the underwhelming part is, yeah, it was underwhelming because they were leading up to the train tool, announcement, but it was annoying. I will have to say. I'm annoyed. I'm annoyed, and I think I have every right to be annoyed as someone who does not go and does not bash. I was even a big fan of my pet stuff, my little pet stuff or whatever. I was even a big fan of that. I thought it was a well-rounded stuff pack. I thought it had many problems that I think it should be released with cats and dogs. I do agree with many of the complaints, but ultimately I still enjoyed it, and so I was still on the bandwagon. It's still, if you look at my ratings or whatever, it's still one of my worst rated ones, so I was still on the bandwagon. So personally, I think I don't know, I'm just a little upset, and I went on a little bit of tangent, but it's fine. We're going to be talking about a career today. And this career, of course, is the new
when we landed on the
stylist career. I don't really remember what it's called, but of course you can find it link down below. They're not really going to be able to do it while I record. It's going to mess up my recording. So we're going to keep it on pause for now. But there's two branches to his career. I'm not really sure what the other one is. If you guys do know, comment down below. They could have mentioned it. But one of them is a full-on stylist, and I hope another one's interior design creator type thing. So I think they both could go hand in hand. It's a free update. Whenever that patch comes out, this gets released on. I have an idea. I'll mention it in the prediction section later on. But with this in particular, I was really cool. I was really impressed. I like the fact that a big part of this is that you're going to be interviewing Sims about style and fashion and everything, and you're going to have to write articles. It's a big part of this career, I've been told by our creators up here. And also, another big thing for this career is you can actually make Uber Sims yourselves, and gosh knows I hate going to create a Sim if I don't have to. So this gives me a purpose. You know what I mean? Also, another cool little item that they did announce, we'll talk about right now as we mention it, because I want to try to go through this section kind of fast, kind of brush over it. And one of those things is this right here, which is a sketch pad. It's a portable drawing easel that's a sketch pad, and it's amazing. I thoroughly enjoy it. I think it's really well done, and yeah, I really liked how you can. I really like the animation. We'll show you the animation.
His head, in the game.
He does. He really does.
So they're gonna click on again
because
we're still working on some bugs, but we're pretty close to the end. So I think everything is kind of working out or whatever. Like I said, it's been messed up. But as you guys can see here, it's just like you're drawing in real life on a sketch pad. It's amazing. Definitely one of the coolest attributes to the game so far. Well, we'll get there. But one of the coolest attributes they've added so far. And then also, I really liked, we're going to mention it right here. I have to wait until she's done. Okay. I really liked how they're adding a whole entire new mode. A new thing to the game in which is illustrations. It's something I think has been missing from the game for a long time. I'm very happy to see it being brought in. Also, by the way, they didn't mention what this is, but it's a blank board, and if we can take home pictures and hang them up, like actual home pictures, you know what I mean? Yeah, I'm all for that as well. So hopefully that's what that is. Yet they did not mention it here, so I don't know. Maybe it has to do with any of this stuff back here. Not really sure. But that's a part of the new career and things like that, is that you get to be an illustrator. Well, not new career, new item, new object item. The next object item is the fact that you can go into cast, which we're going to show what that looks like right now. It's one of the things you get to talk about when you're later, like when you're further up into the career, and you can talk about the cast. I mean, you can talk about all, you know, you can bring them to cast, you can give them a makeover, and you can do basically anything. You can make over every part of their body except changing their body, which is phenomenal. Okay, now we're gonna go to it. All right, so after they got done with that, our good old Sim Guru here got up and left the table, and the new one came in.
Update.
Right, we have a lot to talk about in
So
this
as
area.
you know, we are
Just to give
constantly
you a heads up, I'm probably gonna end up having to pause to let it load, which is kind of sad. But he came in and he took control, and we're gonna talk about what Sim Guru Kate is talking about right now. That's Sim Guru Ninja next to her, and I know the other dude. I just couldn't tell if you up top. I think it's Daniel. But, oh no, I think Daniel left. I'm not sure. We'll continue this conversation in a minute. But with this particular, he's one of the people who works on actual like building aspects and things of the game, and so we'll get there in one second. But with this, she's talking about game changers. I want to become a game changer. I think my window of becoming one is kind of closing, so I might email her again. I did email her once before when they first announced it, but obviously they were trying to get bigger names, I think, attached. They have positioned a few smaller YouTubers. I'm really small, so I highly doubt I would even become one. But it would be really nice to be like, hey, you made it, and you know what I mean? There's such a big outlash to game changers in the community. It's another video I had to make, I guess, where I talk about them. But she's saying that we're going to be adding on about 30 new ones this month. Still positions and things. Look out for them on Twitter's, the Sim's Twitter, and or her Twitter. Her Twitter is very important to follow. If you guys don't follow her Twitter, you guys are doing something wrong. And yeah, I love how she's like in like Heroe area. Yeah, I enjoy it a lot. So then he comes in. That's what they're talking about right now.
We love our game changers. We love our community as a whole, and our game changers are really just an extension of that. We're going to come up here to
the bulldoze. So this right here is okay, but this right here is new. This goes towards, I'm guessing, terrain tools, where you can bulldoze the terrain tools, so it's back to even flat land.
There's only so many of us, and
you guys are not prepared.
Can't always be the eyes and ears.
Also, I love how they're never acknowledging it. They never do. They do talk about how they believe this is maybe underwhelming, but also very well done. Oopering thing to it, but they never talk about the fact that there's actual terrain tools being used. So they're in terrain paint like we always thought they would be.
So we added a 50 additional game changers.
Yep, you're seeing it. The coolest thing about it,
July or August, and we're looking to add
something
another
I've always had a problem
35
with is now we can make
month,
squares.
And we're going to also open up some
What? That's
additional
phenomenal. They don't mention it, so I'm just going to talk over this area. They're talking about random stuff. I couldn't actually tell you everything they're talking about, but they're talking about random stuff. And one of those things, we get squares, then look at this, you guys see this.
So everybody who's interested in being a game changer,
look at it. Do you guys see it? Do you guys see it? Look at it. Do you see it poking out over here? Right here? Right here?
Where I will promote that as well as the forum.
I don't know where my mouse is. But right here?
But yeah.
You see it? That's crazy. That's literally crazy. It's ludicrous. I don't know. I'm so, like, at awe. It's intense. It's intense. I don't know.
Yeah, we're really excited about.
But also the stairs. Okay, you guys remember Sims 3 terrain tools? It's so hard because you never know where to put the stairs because you can't put the stairs. It's just hard to manipulate and control.
It's really
Not anymore. Look at that. You guys see that? That's phenomenal.
It's a great group.
And then you can just send them and they build out perfectly and everything like that. Okay. And also, I want to say this is either basement or pond. We'll see when they announce it in full, and I'll do a much bigger review about it when they do announce it in full, but I'm pretty sure this one right here is that. And also, as you guys can look down here, over here, there's this like bar level that we don't really know about, and several different things over here, like this one down here. I think that's the controlling the size of how far you want your mountains. Not really sure.
I mean, we have
but
the
guys,
best community.
We do. It's
we're really lucky.
I really like it. I really like this particular tool that he's using currently. Obviously there's bugs that you guys can see that they're still trying to work out, but the clipping and stuff, and you guys can actually see when we get to it here in a minute. When he builds this,
Good people all the way around.
there's also clipping on the ground. So I don't know if that's because there was a training beforehand. Normally a bulldozer, I think
The community, you can tell they put their heart into
So
this.
I'm not sure if
and we
that's
love them.
what it is or not. Also he's looking for particular wallpaper to decorate this house with, and something tells me that, I don't know, the Matrain soil, I don't think, I know we have this black one,
Back into this game
but
as
I don't know
well.
if we have the Matrain
I mean,
soil.
honestly,
I
wish
could
there
be
was
wrong,
more
we
we
might
could show
have
you on
it.
this live stream. I wish there was
I know,
more that we
I know.
could tease.
You know,
It's
and we're
just
working
so
on trying to find
interesting
more
and
ways
shocking.
to be
We're talking about
transparent with you and
mainly
give you some
streaming
insight
the
into
community and
what's
how
coming
amazing the
up.
community is.
You know, when we can.
If you read her
Obviously, I think
thread
we've shared,
that she posted a
you know,
while
before
back,
that
she
there are some
mentioned how amazing this community is and how devoted we are as a fandom and how amazing the creators and stuff are. So like it's just kind of rehashing most of that.
things at times that we just
But
can't talk about.
so he deletes
But you know,
those,
we're trying.
and I think
We're
that was
making
just a
little
show
steps,
list.
you know, every
Then he
month,
built
every day.
these
So
new
you know,
mountains. Okay,
it's pretty
this
exciting.
new
You know,
tool,
I'm really
and
happy
then
for that new
he
career.
takes
I'm
his
super
square
hyped for
one,
that new career.
then
I
he
think
kind of
careers
smooths
are
everything
one of
out,
those things that we
which
definitely
kind of looks like our smoothing tool before
use more
better
of.
broke
You know,
down.
I've put, I don't know,
I'm sure people who have
thousands of
used
hours,
the tool a thousand
many
times are
careers,
going to make us
multiple times. So
have good
I'm really
comments down in
excited,
the
and I think
comment
More
section.
things to do,
We're
the
looking
better.
forward
And
to
I think
that.
that was a
Absolutely.
One of the
great
biggest announcements
tease
they
for
have
this
made
first
in the
Mac.
game
I
so
think so too.
far,
You know, we do want to set
with
the
seasons and everything
expectation
else like
that
that. This
not
is
every Mac
one
this
of the
month.
most talked about. See, they even look at the screen. That's them looking at the screen, by the way. So, yeah, it is one of the most requested things, plus creative style, to get in the game. We've always been told from the beginning of Sims 4 that it's going to be likely impossible to ever get train tools. Now here we are. So it's creative style around the
Is
corner.
going to be, you know,
I
this level of
I honestly don't
content
think
that
it
we're
is,
going
but
to
then
be
again, I
revealing.
think it could
But, you know, I
possibly
think this is a really good
because
one
of
to
the
come out
dogs,
of the gate
because of the
with.
painting. I don't know.
Yeah, you know, I think it's really cool, and thanks to everybody who joined.
And
You know, obviously,
so then we
Sinzu
stretch
Ninja
that out,
and Jeff.
and
Let's
then we pull
maybe convince him to become an
and
official
look at this.
Sinzu
Okay,
as well. And
pay attention to
Steve,
this building in particular. Wait, hold on. I just put two and two together because she very quickly mentioned something very okay. This is the thing we gotta pay attention to in a minute, but I am. She very quickly mentions and mentions cars. Guys, do you think that's a garage?
keeping us in control.
I just put
and,
two
you
and
know,
two
only a
together.
couple little flubs.
And even same
Oh, I
with
wonder.
Romeo.
Wait,
I'll have to
what are
watch
you
other
even
people.
doing?
What are you? You're
Look,
supposed to
see
be
that?
working.
That
That was him
Get out
moving
of
the
here.
terrain.
All right.
Now they kicked him out because he's not supposed to be there, so this is like the ending part of the section. And so we are going to talk, that's the ending part of our terrain section. Look at this. This is massive. I don't even know how I feel about it. We'll talk about it in full when it gets announced. But some dates we need to be paying attention to is next October 12th, which October 11th, which is a Thursday at 11 o'clock p.m. They are going to be doing another live show about something. Synchro Ninja in particular is going to be a part of it. So it's something to put on your calendar. They're going to be talking about something special. And then also in the beginning of next week, we're going to be getting an announcement. That's also something she did mention at the very end. My predictions for these things is that we just got an expansion pack, so people don't expect an expansion pack again for a little bit. I do believe with the next update, we'll probably be getting that career because they're almost done perfecting it. I don't know if we're actually going to get a terrain thing, and this could be the soft announcement, and the big announcement could be the beginning of next week, or it could be that following live stream they could be talking about, because her mentioning the next live stream is to talk about something in full that we mentioned here, and so I'm guessing that's terrain tool, and so my guess is terrain tool will be with the next update. That's my opinion. That's what I'm thinking, is that we'll get it before Christmas, definitely before Christmas. But I also believe that university should not be a full-blown expansion pack. I know a lot of people are saying it should, but my opinion is that we should have a game pack, and for all the rumors going around I've yet to address, Sims 5 I do believe is in the works, but it does take several years for for a game to develop and everything, and so I think all the claims that people are making that it's going to be coming out in like the next like 3 years or whatever, I don't know if that's exactly true. I can see us being with The Sims 4 for the next 3 or 4 years, and then moving our transition to Sims 5. I still believe we have a while with this, and so we still have a lot of content to discover. But that's my opinion on the announcement of this. Just my mind's blown. Like I said, of course the Twitch stream is linked down below if you do want to watch it. But if you like this video, please give it a 5 thumbs up. Don't comment down below, subscribe. I'll see you guys on next time for another beautiful video. Goodbye.